I appreciate your discretion.
Welcome back to Roll For It. This is episode 12. I gave no warning to the guests. We're now live.
Hi.
This is the mean meat and potatoes of the show. If you're watching this on YouTube, thanks. Head on over to the Twitch stream and you'll be able to watch it live every Monday. We go live roughly around 6 for pre-show, and that usually lasts about 10-15 minutes, and then we get into the meat and potatoes. That's this part, and then we'll have a post-show as well, and you can catch all that live. Also hit the follow button so you know when I'm live. Anyway, that's enough of the
Plugging.
no shame, hashtag doing it for the... Moving on. Alright, so as you guys came around the bend and narrowly dodging the cursed figure which you guys keep seeing over and over and over, you guys are making your way down the path, and you see in about 20-30 feet in front of you there is a gigantic eyeball with a bunch of tentacles and more eyeballs attached to it, and it's got a gaping mouth with razor-sharp teeth. Those proficient in dungeoneering would recognize this as a beholder. And it is
what the fuck?
floating in front of you.
Getting into the roleplay.
It's floating.
This thing is
Can I
basically like sinew, eyeball, teeth, tentacles, more eyeballs.
I pull up short of it, staying a respectable distance, and I say hi.
It does not respond.
Is it looking at me?
Oh yeah.
How many eyes?
I was good about to ask that.
Its 8 little tentacle eyes are kind of looking off in random distances, but its main eye is looking at you.
How drunk are Kruven and I?
Kruven is 100% stone sober. You are hammered.
Oh yeah, that's right. He drank that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm fucked up. You guys probably don't want to stand in front of me.
I could use some of that drink if you got some though. For encouragement.
Encouragement drink.
Mm-hmm.
You mean the blood shroom brew, or you want
Nope.
some like ghoul's blood?
Yep,
I only have
that
blood
one.
shroom.
We have one ghoul's blood left. We should probably hold on to that,
Okay.
just in case one of us is gonna start dying.
Okay.
'Cause I have a feeling if we miss up talking to this thing, we might die.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
use cure wounds on Kruven.
Oh,
That'll
Like
work.
that.
He regains 8 hit points.
Perfect.
Please note that on your character sheet.
Okay.
Okay.
Excuse me, may we walk past you, around you, and then away from you?
The main eye blinks, the mouth opens, and you hear what you can only determine is some sort of guttural speech that you do not recognize, you do not understand. It says a few words and then stops.
Can I hear what
I
it
mean-
sounds like? I mean, I need to.
Fuck you. God damn it. So it comes out kind of like in a kind of wispy, like guttural kind of whispering kind of sound, and it's like.
That's either common, or I don't speak that. I don't speak that. We want to walk around you, past you, and then away. Yeah?
And Jonesy.
You're gonna what?
You look really confident. You know what you're doing.
Okay, it just whispered back at me.
Yeah. in a kind of guttural, whispery speech.
Can you do? I'm miming this.
He makes no movement.
Guys, thoughts?
I'm going around.
Okay, I'm going to dismount and lead the horse with my hands very carefully.
Okay, what's your order as you're trying to walk past it?
If I see him starting to go, I'm going to try and get ahead. But if he wants to go first, I'm going to go first. Or I'll let him go first.
Well, Ginkgo did say he was moving first, so I'm assuming that you all three are like walking like right next to each other, and he's like, "Ah, fuck it," and he starts walking, and you're going to chase after him. But he's going to be right ahead of you. Unless you're speeding
Okay.
up and he's slowing down or any kind of...
I'm gonna stay right on his butt, but I'm gonna dismount and lead the horse with my hand. And my other hand has my maul in it.
Okay.
Am I mounted? I can't remember.
I believe you're riding the pony. I can't remember.
That's
Or
fine.
the horse, whatever.
My unicorn.
Huh. Okay. You need to do a con save.
Me?
Yeah.
That's not good.
Oh, that is not good at all. D100.
Oh, that's not good.
Holy shit, guys.
I've seen worse. Okay. Give me a second to type a DM note.
Hmm.
I'm not off screen, I'm just playing with a cat. Well, that I am off screen, but it's for a good reason.
Oh, this is a lot of typing.
And it's not good. That's not good.
Probably like
Okay. There you go. Guys, what you guys see is Ginkgo, as he started walking forward, the big eye blinks twice, and then a big purple beam shoots out of his big eye and hits him square in the chest, and Ginkgo has completely stopped moving.
What the fuck?
Are you okay?
Do you actually want me to talk like that? I'm
Yes,
confused.
if you want to talk, that's how you have to talk.
Are my lips open or closed?
Open. You're walking in high altitude, so you're kind of like a little bit in the mouth, out the nose kind of deal. So
I don't know if I can do that.
you can try. That's about the best you can do.
I'm just gonna stay put for now and see
Okay.
what happens.
Okay.
I want the drop on this motherfucker. I'm running up. I'm just gonna hit him. I'm not having a day. Nobody fires purple beams in my party. Fuck you.
All right. Roll for it. No, you're. Damn it. Okay. Roll damage. I was like, fuck. Did he do something wrong? No, he didn't. God damn it. Okay. 18.
We're not done yet.
I know. You can roll the other attack. That one misses.
Okay.
So 18. I'm gonna use my phone. Please hold.
Call is very important to us.
Yeah, right. The next
While you're
operator
doing
will be on with you.
that, can I still cast spells while I'm paralyzed?
Only if you can enunciate what you're casting. Because remember,
Is that
you
a
can't.
challenge?
You cannot. Okay, remember the status of your current character.
Yes.
If
I'm
any
paralyzed. Yeah.
if any movement is required, then you can't. If you can speak the spell, and you have the ability to, then you can speak it. But depending how well or poorly you speak said spell in character, then there may be some hijinks that goes with it, or that it might hit flawlessly. Who knows? Shit happens, you know. Now that you're in combat, I do need a initiative roll from you, Jonesy.
All right.
Am I in combat since I'm
Not yet.
fucking fucked up?
Not until you take a hostile action. Okay. Alright. Who's up next?
Who is up next?
All right.
You have a couple of seconds to jump in here before the
I'll
beholder
go.
takes his turn.
All right, I'll go. I'm
All
gonna
right.
grab my short sword, my right hand, my dominant one, and
Yep.
then my dagger in my left.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just start charging him and use my offhand with the dagger and throw it at him, and then go in for the short sword and slash.
Okay.
And I'm
In
gonna
your-
dash away.
In your two-weapon fighting, do you have a minus to your attack roll or damage roll with your offhand?
I just had it up.
I think it's -2. It's been a while since I played a rogue, though.
It's the archetype. Of course, I scrolled all the way up.
Two-weapon fighting. Let's see.
It says other rogue characters must use a bonus action to disengage if they want to, but you can use your bonus action to fight with 2 weapons and then safely evade.
I don't want to be too meta, but Ginkgo, you should mute and start practicing saying spells with your mouth open.
You do not take a penalty, so you can just use an attack roll for your second attack. You're good.
Like a boss.
Like a boss.
Alright, cool. So I'll dagger throw and then short sword.
Have at it.
Bam.
Miss and hit. Roll damage on the short sword. 7. I've seen
And
worse.
then I'm going to disengage away.
I need an initiative roll now, too.
Okay. And then add +1 for my charisma.
Does that not do it automatically?
No.
Okay.
I didn't know how to do that automatically.
Okay, no worries. Okay, cool. Let's see. Do you want to take an action here, Ginkgo, or are you...
Check Discord.
Oh, shit, okay. Huh. Doesn't say. Just has a time limit on it.
Alright, I'll type you something.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
I liked my answer. I'm
Right.
sorry.
Alright. Joe, Virgin.
Yeah, give me a d20.
God damn it.
Okay, it hits. You are no longer paralyzed.
Fuck. Well, I mean, that's good, but that costs a lot.
Okay. I need an initiative roll for you now that you've taken a hostile action towards the beholder. Okay, so you're at the bottom. Ginkgo is a 4. Cool. Beholder's turn. Ooh, juicy.
Alright, it rolls to see what it's gonna do.
Oh. Whoops. 2 and 2. Oh, that could be bad. Oh, it's not nearly as bad as it could have been. Okay, so, Jonesy, we need to figure out a couple of things. First off, con save. Nothing happens. Okay, I need another con save. Okay, cool. And we will roll... You take 4 damage.
Nice.
Right? This thing is not any trouble for you guys, apparently. Kruven,
If
you're
that
up.
fucked up, though, I could have taken a lot of damage. What did it attack me with, by the way?
Oh, sorry. The attack, he opened up his big-ass eye, and it hit you with a red beam, and it hit you with necrotic damage.
Gotcha.
That's a damage type.
Cool.
That would be his wounding ray, in case anybody is curious. Kruven, you're up. There's a
Like
giant floating eyeball.
Oh, okay. How far did I dash away?
I don't know, like 10, 15 yards?
Oh, okay. Alright, cool. So... How many... Okay, I have 5 daggers left. I'm gonna pull out my other dagger. One of my other 5.
Okay.
And, in my left hand again. And go for the same thing, but this time do the short sword first. And then, like, as I'm disengaging, because I'll be a little closer maybe, and then go for the dagger.
Okay. Have at it.
Dagger throw.
Fair enough.
Oop.
Short sword
Ooh,
hits
nice.
and dagger throw hits. Okay, so roll damage on both. That's for the short sword, right? Okay, cool.
Yeah, first one was short sword.
24 damage in total, though. That's pretty fucking beast.
Sweet. And then I'm gonna fucking skedaddle.
Yeah. Oh, I should mention, this is meta for a second, but I was telling Derek, I don't generally tell you guys too much in the way of how far away from things you are, because I'm kind of ignoring that mechanic for the campaign, so only when something is, like, super far out of reach will I limit your actions in that case.
Okay.
Obviously, Jonesy, I'm giving him pretty much unimpeded movement unless there's impassable terrain. You guys are a little bit more restricted because you don't have the same abilities that he does, but yeah, like, you just can't sprint across an entire courtyard, stab something, and sprint all the way back in one turn.
Right. Yeah, that's kind of why I was curious.
Jonesy can.
Okay.
I'm really
Not
fast.
yet. Not
Yeah.
yet.
Not yet.
It's
Jonesy,
level 6.
there's a beholder in front of you.
I fly into an uncontrollable rage. I'm done. I'm done with this show, and I'm gonna start swinging. I'm coming out hard.
Okay.
I have
Miss.
advantage on that.
Oh yeah, you do. That's right. You're in a rage. Fair enough. Roll damage, and then attack again.
Oh wait, no. When I have
Okay.
a melee weapon attack using strength, I gain +2 to my damage roll. That missed. Sorry, I totally missed.
Oh, so you don't have an advantage?
Nope.
Okay, well then miss on the first one. The second one hits. Roll damage. And that's 17, right? 18. Because you do a +2 on damage
yeah.
because of rage.
That's 18.
Cool. Alright. Then...
I'm staying
Okay.
engaged with the target. I'm trying
Um,
to keep his main eye away from them.
that's cool. It might actually work out for you. Because... he's gonna bite you.
Really?
Yes.
Good. I'm in a rage.
For 9 damage.
Mm.
It hits
5
twice.
damage. I have resistance.
Oh, yeah, that's
to
right, you're
bludgeoning,
half.
piercing, and slashing damage while I'm in a
Nice.
rage.
Nice,
So,
very much. 5 damage then.
Taking it like a champ.
4.5 if you want to be technical.
I round up for damage. It's
Fair enough. Ginkgo, there's a beholder in front of you. You can move now, though.
Awesome. I'm gonna move so that none of my companions are in a direct line of sight with me, but the beholder is, like a straight line.
No line
Okay.
of fire.
Okay,
Yeah.
I need to give you kind of an idea of the path that you guys are on. Hold on. Kruven would be here, and Ginkgo would be there.
I mean, I was already off to the side,
good?
so it shouldn't be that.
Mountain above you, this is the path you're on, this is the mountain below you. This, like, if you walked over here, you'd fall down the mountain. If you walked over here, you'd walk into a rock wall. The big B is the beholder, the J is Jonesy, you are the G, that's
Okay.
right there, and then C is the Kruven. So if you wanted to move there, you'd have to go, like, here, I guess? Like, just slightly over.
Yeah, just slightly over.
Okay.
Just so I'm not gonna fuck up my team.
Right. Fair enough.
Yeah, then I'm gonna use lightning bolt.
Okay.
Sweet.
Right, because you're drunk. Good call.
Holy shit, that's a powerful spell.
Dex saving throw, eh? Okay, what's his dex? Oh. Yeah, he passes.
Okay, so he takes 4d6 damage.
Alright, have at it. I'll let you roll the damage. Wow!
Are there any flammable objects on him?
No.
Naked baby.
He's as far as you
Yeah.
can tell, he's not carrying anything. He is a floating eyeball with teeth and more eyeballs. Kruven, you just saw Ginkgo shoot a wicked amount of lightning and, hit the beholder real good.
That was pretty sweet, man.
You see the beholder dipped a little bit, but kind of steadied himself, and he's still in fighting shape, you can surmise.
But did he like overall kind of lower?
He,
Or no?
he dipped about 3 or 4 inches when he got hit.
Perfect. I liked it. All right. Where my last dagger? Can I see it? Where it landed? Was it like impaled in him?
Yeah, it'll be like just off to the right of his side, next to a couple of the eyeballs.
Okay. So I'm gonna I'm gonna go at him again with my short sword, and I'm gonna leave my left hand open this time, and I'm gonna go at him and slash, and then try to grab that dagger, pull it out, and then stab him again with it.
Stabbing or throwing?
Throw.
Okay.
As I vault
Well-
off of him.
Okay, so roll your short sword damage.
Okay.
First things first. Okay, that misses. Now give me a d20 to retrieve the dagger.
Okay.
You successfully ripped it out, and I need a 1d6.
Oh.
Not very good, but whatever. You've got a dagger in your hand.
Okay.
Now, if you want to throw it, you can do your throw roll. You miss,
Damn it.
and it goes
Alright.
flying off the side of the mountain.
Ah, boo.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna.
Jonesy, your teammate just wickedly failed at attacking this beholder.
Hey, that part where he pulled it out was pretty cool.
It was
Give
pretty cool.
props.
Yeah.
But also, I wouldn't be able to see that. I've got complete tunnel vision right now.
Of course.
I want to just smash his eyeball, his big primary main eyeball. I want to
Okay.
just bash it with a hammer and see if it turns into jelly.
Okay. Okay, roll damage. 18. Okay. Okay, roll damage. Another 17. Okay.
I'm just staying on him, smashing the
That's-
eyeball. I want to smash the big main eyeball. I'm trying to blind it.
Oh shit. You're hitting them pretty good. Okay. One sec. Sorry.
It's gonna be the world's first blind beholder. Just kill the eyes. Then it's just a ball of teeth.
Okay. Proven. I need a couple of things from you. First off, I need a wisdom save. Okay. And the second thing I need is a con save. Okay, so interesting things happens. This could be real bad for you. Okay, so The first save, the wisdom save. Two eyeballs on both sides of the head kind of look at you at the same time, and all four of them shoot a blue beam at you that hits you square in the chest, and you are now very confused about where you are, and any attack rolls are going to have some interesting things happen, as you are completely confused. The second thing was the wounding ray again, the big-ass eyeball. The main one hit you with a red eye beam, and it's going to hit you for 3d10. Was it 3d10? Or did I alter that?
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah, it was 3d10. You take 22 points of damage.
Where did it hit me?
Square in the
Chest?
chest. Yeah, necrotic damage. Straight to
And
the
that's half
chest.
damage. Because I was looking at him.
Hmm?
If it hit me in the chest, then I was probably looking at him, so that's
Yeah.
half damage.
Interesting. You have a feat?
Yeah, if I'm looking at somebody and I take the hit, then it's half damage.
Nice. Okay, well, then you take 11.
Okay.
Damn you guys, and you're leveling up. I gotta try harder to kill you. Ginkgo, your turn, sir.
Alright, so can you hold up that picture of the battle again? Just to make
Sure.
sure I'm remembering this right.
I scribbled out where the old G was, and I put the new G right there above the B.
Okay. If north is up, I'm gonna place my moonbeam in the southeast corner. So it
So-
overlaps with just the beholder and nothing else.
Like right here?
What? Yeah, like up into, like, yeah, the bottom right to you. Like, just so
The
it's
empty
touching-
space on the other
it's
side
a
of Criven?
5-foot circle. It's a, like, yeah.
Like right
I
here?
can't point to it. Like,
It's
there.
right there, you idiot!
Yeah.
Like, oh, god damn it. Okay. Okay, explain to me what you want to do. I'll not be retarded.
I just want to use moonbeam so it's not hitting anyone but the beholder.
Okay. We can do that. You want to... Let's just put it on the opposite side of Jonesy, but, you know, so if Jonesy was to run into it, he'd have to run all the way around the beholder and then stand in it. Good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's perfect.
Alright, we'll put that down there. Moonbeam.
So he needs a con save.
Yeah, you're right, he does. He's got a good con, too. Apparently he's got a really bad con. Okay, roll
That's
damage.
a fail roll.
It is.
So was mine. That was
Okay.
really shitty damage.
7 damage. Okay. Cruven. There's a big ass beholder in front of you and a moonbeam behind it.
Can I locate the first dagger that I missed? when I
It's
threw
off
it?
the side of the mountain.
Okay, so both of them are gone?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Good
You gotta
to
be
know.
careful when you're up here in the Alps.
Yeah. Good to know.
You might
I'm
be able to
just
find
gonna
it later
pull
if you go down there.
out- What was that?
You might be able to find it later if you go down there.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm gonna pull out my other dagger. I have 4 left.
Alright.
Left hand, right hand, short sword.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna go at him in a rage because I'm angry. So short sword, dagger, just normal like dagger stab.
Okay. Roll damage on both.
Okay, I did.
No, roll damage.
Oh, sorry.
They both hit.
Perfect.
Okay.
I'm gonna like dash back 10
Okay.
feet or so.
As you stab it, you notice all the eyes wince at the same time. It dips about 6 inches, but kind of floats itself back up to ready. Jonesy.
Hello.
There's a beholder in front of you.
Fuck yeah, I'm still in a rage. I think my rages last like three turns or 4 turns.
Okay.
This is my 4th turn, right?
I believe this is your 3rd attack turn. Not counting your first one, because your first one you weren't in a rage. And that was what started the combat.
Okay. Do you want to give me 3 or 4? Because I just want to know how many rages to keep track of. I'm going to keep using them as they go.
Let's go 3.
Okay. So this is my 3rd one. Stay
3rd
in the
and
rage.
final, yeah.
And swing my fireball. I'm still trying to
it.
break that eye. I'm going to just fucking gouge the fucker, burn it, weld it shut. Damn it.
Oh, fuck.
So close.
I fucked up.
Why did you fuck up?
Should we rewind time? Because we gotta redo Kruven's turn. He's confused.
Did he hear him say, let's rewind.
Alright. Kruven, there's a beholder in front of you with a really wicked moonbeam behind him. And he's got that 18 health back.
We can't really rewind. We can just do what I did.
Yeah,
and just how it played.
So, you said what you said. Okay, here's our attacks. Okay. I need a 1d... Where did I put it? 1d4.
For me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay. You think Jonesy is the beholder, so you did the damage that you did to Jonesy.
18, was it?
19.
Slashing damage, so 10.
Piercing.
Oh, piercing too.
It's the same thing.
Perfect. Good.
Sorry.
Good.
Oops.
You
Oh,
are
no.
confused, though. Before your turn ends, sorry, I also need you to make another roll. You need to make a wisdom saving throw. Still confused.
Damn it.
Jonesy, you were just stabbed by your teammate, and there's a beholder in front of you. You're still in a rage.
Yeah, I'm definitely in a rage. Dang. I don't want to interfere with Kruven too much, but I want to shimmy away from him.
Okay.
The moonbeam's going to complicate that a little bit, but I'm shimmying to where I can still hit the beholder.
Okay, well, you are, if you put it in perspective, you're like here, Beholder's right here, Moonbeam's on the other side of it. Kruven is to the right of you, just over a little bit, and Ginkgo's to the left of you, over like 5-10 yards.
Okay,
like against
I
the
moved
rock
left.
cliff. Okay.
I shimmy left.
You're going to be in front of Ginkgo by, about 5 yards.
I turn and in my rage shout at Kruven, Jonesy! And then turn and look back at the beholder and start swinging again.
Okay.
Does that do anything to my dazed state?
We can find out on your turn.
Okay.
22 damage for that one.
22, yep, you're right.
And then next one doesn't hit.
Nope, that one misses. Okay. Beholder's turn. And I, for some reason, clicked off of Roll20. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. What was that one again?
Why does that worry me when you say, oh?
Okay. Wisdom save, please, Mr. Ginkgo. Nothing happens.
Super wise.
He is apparently super wise. And the beholder tried to bite you but missed. The beholder is now between Ginkgo and Jonesy. And Kruven, it's your turn. Sorry, no, it's Ginkgo's turn. I totally skipped over him. Sorry. Go ahead, Ginkgo.
I'm gonna yell at Jonesy, how you looking? Health-wise.
I am 5/8 a man.
God damn it, guys. At least be subtle. Fuck's sakes.
I didn't say, I am this many out of this many.
I know.
I'm not yet bloodied.
Alright.
But if he rolls...
Shalala. And attack with my quarterstaff.
Okay. Alright. Hit.
So it's
It's a D8 plus 2?
Yeah.
No.
no plus my spell,
Right.
which is
Jesus, you got a lot of spell casting damage.
yeah.
Or modifier, whatever. Okay. When you smack it, all of its eyes wince and it dips about 6 inches, but then it floats right back up to where it was. You can tell a couple of the eyelids on the lower eyes appendages are getting a little bit droopy. It looks like it's sleepy. Kruven, there's a beholder in front of you.
Am I still dazed after his tremendous yell?
Let's get an intimidation from Jonesy.
Yeah. It was enough to make him think.
It's right on the line. So I'm trying to decide which way I want to skew it.
If you meet it, you beat it. It's usually the table rule. I don't know. You're the god.
Yeah, so when he yelled at you, that shocked you out of your kind of like dazed confusion, and you now see that he is in fact not a giant eyeball with more eyeballs. He is in fact a man with a very large maw.
Not just a man.
Where'd all your eyeballs go?
I don't know what to say to that, so I'm just gonna look at him and make my eyes as wide as possible because I'm kind of confused by that.
Alright, I'm gonna turn around and find the beholder. Still with my
Wait,
dagger.
you're turning around?
Sword. Well, was I like looking at him? Not turning
He,
around.
he was facing me instead of the beholder, so
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're on the other side of the beholder from
Yeah.
him, so he would have to look through the beholder to look at you. So if he's turning around,
Oh, he moved.
yes,
Sorry,
he did.
I didn't realize he moved.
Yeah, he did. Sorry.
Perfect. Okay, so still with my same weapons in hand. I'm gonna aim for the small eyes, because I see Jonesy's working the big one, so I'm just gonna like go for the ones that are droopy already.
Okay.
So same thing, dagger
attacking
in
with
left
both?
hand. Yeah, with both.
Okay. Your short sword misses, but your dagger's gonna hit, so roll damage on that. Okay. So you stab the bottom right eyeball. He's got 8, just so you know. It's one big eyeball and then 4 like branching off. So like the bottom right one, you completely fucked it up. You stabbed it right in the eyeball and pull your dagger out. Little tiny eyeball stuck on the end of your dagger, and it's like dripping shit all out of his eyeball hole. His eyeball
I still
hole.
have the eyeball.
It's on your
Good.
dagger.
I'm gonna keep it there and just dash away with it.
Okay.
Ah.
Okay.
I like that.
You have done that.
Perfect. That's my turn.
Yeah. Jonesy, there's a beholder in front of you.
All right, I'm gonna put my maul in my back, and I'll pull out one of my javelins, and I'm gonna try and stab the fucker in the eyeball.
Okay.
The big one. I'm going in to kebab him.
All right.
Ah, damn it.
Give me a d20. Okay, you hit. Roll damage.
Oh. Cool. +2 because I'm staying in my rage.
You're using a spell for that, yeah? Or another, one of your charges.
Another. Yep. I'm down to 1.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack him again with that javelin because now I want to fucking kill the eyeball. I want to
Okay.
get it. I'm trying to get him.
Rolls the damage. Nice hit. Roll damage. Okay, so where you stabbed and then you pull out the javelin and stab again, you notice a little bit of like pus and blood leaking out of that part of its eye. Its big ass eye. It's like blinking, and every time it blinks, like blood congeals and like spreads and then drips onto the ground, and it's all getting all kind of messy.
Happy with that.
It would tell you that this thing is severely fucked up.
Good. Good.
Okay. Couple things are going to happen here. So, 2 is Kruven. This will be fun. I need a... Just double checking. Con save, please.
I don't like fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like fun at all.
Oh.
Okay, D100.
Fuck.
I'll die.
Okay. I was gonna be really nice, but you're gonna take
But I
the
rolled that.
you're gonna take the full brunt of that. I'll say what I was gonna say regardless because it needs to be said. When you said that you were gonna go stab him and then keep the eye and dash back, you didn't explicitly say that you were gonna be facing him, so I was gonna penalize you that. I was going to say that you ran in, stabbed, turned around, and ran back, and didn't turn around to face him, so you would have taken the full brunt. However, you kind of fucked yourself on the one roll, so you're going to take the full brunt of that anyway. It's 12 damage, sir. The second thing is... Ginkgo, he's biting you.
Fuck off.
I know, right?
I am bloodied, my fellow comrades.
Ginkgo, you take 8. And
This is just a flesh wound.
now lastly... 5. Okay. We'll explain what happens there later on. Ginkgo, your turn.
I'm gonna hit him with my quarterstaff.
It's still Shillelagh, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool, roll damage.
Is that right? I don't think that's right. I
No,
changed it.
see, that says plus 14, whereas the previous one said plus 7, and when you roll
Well, I
your...
changed it
Right, but
to
when you...
represent the Shillelagh.
Right. What I'm saying is, like, your last one said quarterstaff plus 2, and then in gray plus 6, right? And then you rolled the plus 7.
Yeah, no,
It's confusing.
that's right. It's the damage that I'm concerned about.
Let's check. Roll 1d8 plus 4 for wisdom, plus 7 modified.
Yes.
So
So
you
that
just...
would be 1d8 plus 11.
Is that your damage roll?
Well, you said 1d8 plus 4, and then I have a plus 7 on that for my my spellcasting modifier. It's... The damage is supposed to be a 1d8 plus 7, I think.
Okay, because it says for the duration you can use your spellcasting ability instead of strength for the attack and damage rolls of melee using that weapon. And the weapon's damage die becomes a d8, so I would see that as a d8 plus either your strength or your spellcasting modifier, whichever that may be. So what's
Which
your
is a
spellcasting
7.
So it's a 7. Okay, so it's a 1d8 plus 7, not plus 4 plus 7.
Yeah, that's messed up somewhere. No, it's because it's taking, instead of strength, it's taking my wisdom, which is a higher plus.
Right.
I
Okay,
think
so...
that's what it is.
Because the way that Roll20 works, I'm assuming that it doesn't figure out that you're Shillelagh, so it's just rolling your normal staff damage. So you're
No, I
probably...
changed it.
Oh, okay.
I changed it in the staff, so I think it might be right now, and it was wrong before, which is fine.
Well, the damage roll should be what you just typed, 1d8 plus 7. It shouldn't be what it said here, 1d8 plus 4 plus 7. That's ridiculous.
But instead of... Before it was with my strength modifier, and it's supposed to be with my spellcasting modifier, which is wisdom.
Right.
It says to change that in Shillelagh. Like I just updated it.
Yeah, but your spellcasting modifier is 7, right?
Yeah,
So
but it
where's
says you instead of strength.
You can
says
use your
you-
spellcasting modifier,
Yeah,
which is 7. Where's the 4 coming from?
because I'm using wisdom instead of strength, which is my spellcasting ability. which
Right,
it
but
said-
if it's using your spellcasting modifier, then it can't also use your wisdom, right?
let me just read it real quick. Because it says use my spellcasting ability instead of strength. So
Yeah.
that would be wisdom, no?
Hold on. I'll look at your character sheet. Spellcasting ability is wisdom, yes. So under your
It would
core, your
Because I
wisdom
changed
would
it
be...
directly on the staff.
Yeah,
'Cause
so
I'm
the-
only going to use it when it's
so it-
Shillelagh.
okay, so it should be 1d8 plus 4.
Plus 7. Because it
Um,
also changes the damage.
Where's this plus 7 that you're getting though?
Because that's my spellcasting modifier.
It's not. It doesn't say anything about your spellcasting modifier. It says use your
Yeah.
spellcasting ability instead of strength for the attack and damage. Meaning 1d20 plus spellcasting ability is wisdom. So you use your wisdom roll instead of strength roll. Your spell attack
I
bonus.
thought there was two
isn't-
separate things. I might be reading it wrong.
Well, the way I read it is it doesn't say anywhere to use spell attack bonus. It says spell casting ability, which would be wisdom, and your wisdom modifier is 4. That's the way I would read it. We'll go with that, and if it's, we'll look into it more later. We don't need to keep derailing. So for now,
that's
let's
fine.
just do 1d8 plus 4.
Okay.
12. Nice. 30. Okay, almost just said his health out loud. Cruven. There's a beholder in front of you. Ginkgo just hit it real good. But, it's still there.
I'm gonna use my short bow. And just fucking pew.
Alright, have at it. You miss. The arrow glides past and hits into the rock wall behind him.
And then I don't know. Use my bonus action to ask for help because I'm hurt.
You don't need to take a bonus action to have dialogue. You can just have dialogue whenever you want.
I'm gonna add some flamboyancy to it by like doing one of those.
You know, scream it in Morse code, SOS.
I'm going to give him a nod.
Jonesy, you're up.
I am going to use Reckless Attack, which gives me advantage, but also gives my enemy advantage.
Okay.
So I just hope he's not going to target me, which is a risk. And I'm going to do that to get advantage on both swings of my Firemaul and try to just murder the shit out of him.
Okay.
So, murder party!
Roll damage on that.
Wow.
And you're still
Oh,
enraged,
geez.
so...
Yep.
So 13. Okay.
Crit!
Okay, roll
Yes.
damage.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking hell.
Wow.
It's 20...
Is that because of the crit? The
Yeah.
plus?
So
Let's
23 plus 3 is 26, plus 2 is 28.
Holy shit. Can I roll a d100?
Sure.
Ah.
Alright. Um... Okay, you didn't specify exactly where you were going to be trying to hit him, so I'm going to do a little bit of mumbo-jumbo here. So when you had first hit him, you hit him square on in the eye, and, you know, he does that whole, like, big, gigantic eyeball wincing thing with the blood and the drippiness. And then you went to go hit him again, and he winced, and 2 of the eyeballs came over and tried to block, and you just tore them straight off. So he's now got 2 eyeballs on the top left and 3 on the top right. No,
Nice.
2 on the top right, 3 on the top left.
I took one, so
Yeah, you took the one on the bottom right.
Mm-hmm.
So the one that is now bottom right and the bottom left came over to try and block and got completely taken off by Jonesy.
Just the eyeballs?
Yeah. And, well, tentacles are all like, meh, now,
Oh,
too,
okay.
so... Yeah, they're completely
I just
useless.
took the...
Sorry,
yeah, I
they're
just
sorry.
took
They're
the
like
tip.
what?
They're like, meh.
Perfect.
Worth it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that was my whole turn. I'm staying engaged with him.
Okay. Let's see what happens. Jesus fuck. Okay, so, Jonesy, he's biting
Hey.
you.
Okay.
For 12 half, so 6.
Nice.
And the second thing... Okay, the eyeball explodes. Right after he bit Jonesy, he kind of backs up a little bit, and the remaining eyeballs all look back in towards the big eyeball, and they all kind of shoot different colored beams, and then the eyeball actually just fucking explodes. And everybody is going to take 15 damage.
Whoa.
It is fire damage, no, it's necrotic damage. So if you have any resistances to necrotic, you can apply it, but otherwise 15 to everybody.
Doesn't matter. I'm on the ground. It hurts. I see
It
the
all
white
hurts.
light.
The good news is the Beholder's dead and you guys get 1400 XP.
Like that.
Take that.
The bad news is Kruben's fucked up.
Yeah, I'm on the ground and I'm dying, guys.
How you doing, Ginkgo? You're probably hurting.
I'm fine.
Oh, you're fine. Just tank
I'm a
druid
little
over
bit
there.
Worse for wear. I'm a little worse for wear. I'm missing about 40 hit points. But
I'm missing about 23.
Jesus. I gotta stop altering bosses and just let them be bosses.
I mean, if they fuck up more rolls, that was within margins. That was a good battle.
Yeah.
Because it did kill one of our party members, kind of. Hey, Kruven.
We can talk
is
about
he,
that later.
Is he out? Is he on death saving
He
throws?
is fucking saving throws time. Yeah.
Okay. Can we use medicine to help
Yeah.
to go over and kind of administer aid?
You can try.
Let's put some fire out softly.
Alright, saving throw 1, please. Pass. Any medicine?
Yeah. Just keep
3,
going.
2,
Oh.
1. Saving throw 2. Pass.
3.
Yeah, you can use your third now. Pass. Okay, you passed all 3 saving throws. You're alive.
1 HP. Yay. Okay.
Woo!
I know it might seem counterproductive, but do you guys want to go back to the tree?
Is there any loot that he might have dropped?
No, everything that he had on him, which was basically blood and guts, is now all over everywhere.
Is there any like pile of blood and guts that is
Yeah, is there like
indents?
a shell of Beholder?
Not
Or
really.
the eye-
He completely like imploded, or exploded from the inside out, and there's bits of him everywhere. It's real
Is
messy.
there like a nice?
There's
bit,
no loot,
like
is what I'm
Bella
trying to tell
said?
you.
I want a
I,
bit like this big.
I want an eye stock.
You can look around for one if you roll
I already have an
investigation.
eye.
I'm gonna look around for an eye stock.
Roll
While they're
investigation.
looking, meta.
Yeah.
Back to the Shillelagh. What I
Okay.
was doing is because it was magical damage, I was adding my spellcast modifier. Should I not do that?
No, I would say probably not. I'll look into it afterwards and give you a
Okay.
definitive answer.
I'll just change it back for now.
Okay. Are you giving me an investigation roll, Mr. Jonesy, sir?
Can't just look around.
I mean, I'm gonna need you to,
I'll investigate.
need you to look a little bit. Okay. So, You know how I was mentioning that there's a mountain? Like, you're on a path, and then there's, like, rocks and mountain up here, and then, like, down here is mountain. One of the eye stalks is, like, way up here in a tree. You're gonna have to scale the cliff to get to it. Or you can go, like, all the way around, maybe?
How high up is it though?
About
Vertically?
25 feet.
So if I was to stand on a horse and be on his Jonesy's, like if Jonesy stands on a horse and I go on
and
his,
you stand on my shoulders.
yeah.
There's a lot of
I think that
moving
might be
parts.
more dangerous than climbing the.
I was gonna
the
say,
mountain.
there's a lot of moving parts there. You guys might have a little bit of a foot
I-
problem. Like, if somebody slips...
Lasso,
I
let's
think
just throw some rocks at it then.
Yeah, I pick up a small rock and just huck it at it.
Okay, D20. And add your agility modifier.
I don't even need it. Look at that. Look at that.
I'm gonna do that though.
You need it.
Oh,
What is your agility modifier?
Trying to
agility?
see.
You mean
Or dex.
athletics?
Dex.
Five.
Dex mod.
It's a... what?
Yep.
5.
I was asking Jonesy, sorry.
Oh.
No, I just, like, wanted a D20 plus your dex modifier. So if it's
Oh,
plus 1,
it was-
that would be a 19 roll.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be kind.
Thank you.
Okay. So... you throw the
Hang
rock.
on to me.
God damn it. One at a time, please.
Okay, you go ahead, Bob.
Okay, so you throw the rock. The rock shoots straight up and hits this eye stalk, and it just wiggles it loose enough that it falls out of the tree and lands about 5 feet in front of you.
I pick it up.
You now
I
have an eye
examine
stalk.
it.
Okay, it is a length of flesh, roughly 14 inches long. It's about 2 inches in diameter. It's pretty hefty. And on the end, what used to be an eyeball is now just kind of like mangled flesh with a bunch of blood dripping out. And then on the other end, the stalk, like where it would attach to the skin, has like a little bit of skin attached to it, but like, you know, only like probably an inch in around in a surrounding area. It's pretty cool.
If I pull on it gently, does it give?
It will if you pull on it hard, but gently. It's a little bit stretchy, like flesh.
Not
but
elastic. My
No.
thoughts were if I had this and I could use it as a belt, but I don't think I can use this as a belt. So I'm going to use it as a trophy.
Not unless you're really skinny.
Yeah, no, I am not that skinny. Okay, I'm just going to stuff it in my backpack as a trophy.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Oh, go ahead.
You go ahead.
That eyeball that's on the end of the dagger, I'm gonna pull off and then put that into my backpack.
Okay. You can add an eyeball to your backpack. Specifically mention it's a beholder eyeball. Or miniature eyeball. Beholder mini ball. Something like that.
Yeah, totally.
Just so you don't think it's a fucking 3-foot eye.
yeah,
That would
yeah.
be weird.
I'm not gonna get that drunk tonight.
So you guys are hanging out on the side of a mountain on a path.
Did you guys want to go back and camp or forge ahead and see if you just get off the mountain?
We still need the blossom, right?
Mm-hmm.
But do we want to walk into this jungle just half
Yeah,
feet,
I mean,
you know?
I need to rest.
Because we can just walk slightly up the path to the
Let's
camp.
let's set up camp right there. Or
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, do you need a rest, Jonesy? Like a full rest?
It would be the easiest way to recoup my hit points.
Yeah. We can do
Or else.
like a full rest then.
Unless you want to give, unless you can spare giving me 40 hit points. I don't want to drain your magic too much.
Yeah, and
Well, I
I'm
mean, if I'm gonna rest,
down a lot too.
I can drain all the magic I want. I'm saying we could 4-hour rest and be on our way.
Oh, okay. Let's do that then, because I'll be fine. So you just focus on him, and then I'm gonna go up and rest at the camp.
That's a
How
good
mu-
idea.
You're down 40?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're gonna short rest, then I'm gonna brew. I want to make Beholder brew
Yeah.
because Bob drank a whole bunch of the pot.
Yeah, I'll give you this eye, and we'll see if we can do anything with the eye too.
Cool. I'll scoop up a handful of guts.
Yeah, some eye juice. I have that actual eye, so we can like do something with it. I don't know. Put it in the brew itself.
There
Yeah.
will also be a little bit of blood still within the eye stalk, so you
Cool.
can kind of like run your
Just
like a
Ream it out.
like you would a
Perfect.
toothpaste roll.
That's kind of what I was hoping.
Alright, I'm gonna
Delicious.
use Cure Wounds on Jonesy twice at level 2.
Okay.
That's twice there.
29.
2d. If you're doing things with a modifier, you have to do 1 die plus modifier twice. Because if you only do 2d8,
Right,
it doesn't.
yeah.
It, otherwise, do 2d plus
Mhm.
14. You know, that would
Yep.
be better.
Yeah, my bad. I'll just do that then. Alright, there you go.
Sweet.
17.
I recoup.
And then I will use it once at level 1. And you are full.
Yes, I am.
And I will go into a trance.
Wait, hold on,
Yeah.
hold on.
We're going up to the camp.
So
first,
each
so-
each
Well,
spellcast is like the 1 die 8. Is what you're saying?
Yes.
So-
well, it's
2d8 would
If I'm
be.
u-
Sorry, go ahead.
2d8 is a 1 cast of a level 3 spell.
Okay.
Because it's a 1d8 normal, but when I cast it as a level 3, it's 2d8.
Okay. And the +7 comes from.
My spellcasting bonus.
Do you need to apply that per die or per cast? Because I was under the assumption that it was 1d8 twice.
Per cast, I think. So I probably did it right the first time.
Okay, you probably did then. What just goes with your first roll then? 19 plus 10,
Okay.
29 plus 8.
Plus 8 is... I'll just use it again.
37.
Alright, you're full now.
There you go.
Woo!
How many
Thank you.
spellcasting charges do you have, sir?
I have 4 of level 1, 3 of level 2, and 2 of level 3.
Jesus. Okay. Trying to find the... Nope, found it. It was on the other side of that page. We're good. Alright, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take a whole bunch of snow. I'm assuming there's snow.
Yep,
Put it
all
in the
around you.
pot. Go back to the fire, and put in some beholder. Squeeze out the stalk. Get some guts and put it in there. Bob or Cruven, do you want to put the eyeball in?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over up to the camp, take the eyeball off, put it on there, and then go in a trance near the brewing stuff.
Okay. Give me a roll for brewing supplies while we fast forward time 4 hours. Okay. After brewing for the last 4 hours while both the elves are in trances, Ginkgo never specifically said if... Okay.
Yeah,
So they're
after
both...
I was done casting.
Right, okay. I might have not heard you or you didn't say it, I don't know.
He
Anyway.
said it earlier.
Oh, okay. I thought he did, so... yeah, while they're both in the trance, you're just sitting there stirring. And you stirred real well, so you can actually add, let's go with half a pot of Beholder Brew to your inventory.
Cool.
Whatever that means to you.
Who wants to be a guinea pig?
I was about to say, you don't
Am
know what
I,
it does yet.
Am I still drunk after my trance?
No,
Okay.
you are sober.
Should we all take like a mini swig?
If this kills one of us, I want someone else to be able to rescue them.
That's true.
So I guess
So
I can't drink it.
All right, me first.
okay, take it. He takes a swig.
One little drink.
Give me a 1d100.
Is the eyeball in there still?
Yeah, it's in there.
Hell yeah.
It's like the, what's it called at the bottom of the tequila bottle?
Perfect.
The worm.
Yeah, it's the worm
Or
at the
the
bottom.
scorpion.
Ooh, it's a good drink.
Oh, that's the opposite of good. You want low rolls.
We don't know.
Okay.
I'm looking right at the bottle.
Yeah, that's fine. I would send you a DM note, but that's a little bit time consuming, so the others will just have to pretend that they don't hear this next part. You can't move any of your limbs.
Oh.
You are completely paralyzed, as well as a hidden effect that you don't quite know yet. It won't reveal itself until it's relevant.
How quickly did that hit me?
Immediately.
Am I like still? So I'm
As soon
still
as-
holding it up.
As soon as it touched your lips.
So I'm still drinking it then.
Not
He was
anymore.
spilling it on himself.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you were like,
Okay. I just didn't know if I'm like spilling it all. That's
no,
all.
no. You put a little bit in your mouth, and then you're like, what the fuck? So
So I
that's what it
can't
does.
speak.
You can try.
This
Remember,
Your
your
lips
mouth
open.
your mouth is open, so
This is the paralyzed.
Can you blink? Can you blink?
no, he can't. Somebody's gonna have to water his eyes. No, I'm serious. I will legit fucking blind him. I give 0 fucks. He rolled an 83.
It's cold. It's cold out. No, that's
I'm just gonna use Dispel Magic on him and call it a day.
Okay. Bob, you still can't move anything.
Rip.
You should be able to. Your passive wisdom would tell you, having casted a spell of Dispel Magic on him, that this does not appear to be a magic effect.
It's not magic because we're drinking its blood. It's just paralysis. Okay, I'm gonna take a handful of snow and just squeeze it in my hand until it's warm and drip it on his face.
Close my eyelid.
Oh yeah, I can just close his eyes.
Okay. You
That
have
makes
closed his
way
eyes.
more sense.
Oh, I can't do that.
Hi.
I
Thank you.
can't.
Okay, so this could be valuable for weapons. Or if
Yeah.
we could like inject things with it. We need
Well,
like a
the blade.
At the
Well, we
risk
need
of
to see
saying
how
too
long it
much, at the risk of saying too much, don't jump to conclusions because you guys did this before, and I was telling you at the pregame show about something that had happened, and you guys heard one thing and went with it. Don't jump to conclusions. You guys know what happens if you roll an 83. That's all you know.
It's true. I take a swig.
D100.
Oh.
I am so. I'm not gonna say that. Okay. No effect that you can tell. But
I say
I do need a 1d8. You take 5 damage.
Okay, this is not something that should be consumed.
we give him the Walter treatment without the death until he comes out of this.
That's a good idea in case he comes out swinging.
hmm
Okay, yeah, let's wrap him up and put him over top of the horse. Yeah, I take out my rope and just take out the lengths and
You
wrap
mean-
him up. Shh, it's alright.
You're gonna have to do a better job of not moving your lips when you're talking, sir. I saw lip movement.
It's hard as fuck.
You can hold them like fucking Zach did. You guys make me RP fucking voices. You get to RP this shit.
Hang in there, buddy. I just wrap him up in the rope and tie it off, and then just pick him up and sling him over top of one of the horses. You know how like bounties in the Wild Wild West, they used to sling them over top?
Yep.
Just do that. We can pack up camp, head out of here.
Okay.
I figure.
I need a strength roll for you because you are
Strengths.
picking him up. Just click on your strength. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, you picked him up, put him on the horse. Yada yada. Everything you said works fine.
Okay. I think me and everything and just let's go kind of thing, I guess.
Into the jungle we go.
Cool. We descend the mountain path.
Okay, so you guys are on your horses, trucking along, and you guys get past where the beholder was. You keep going down. You keep going down. You're making your way down the path when you come to a fork in the road. both paths go down. One goes very much more fucking English. Hold on.
English, not Canadian.
Okay. One path is much more steep than the other, and that is the left path. The right path is a little bit more gradual. Which path would you like to take?
Left path.
What was that?
Left path.
It's kind of funny, he's always the one that has to speak differently. Last episode he had to meow.
I'm happy taking the safe path because I don't want to wreck a horse.
We wouldn't want to ruin this unicorn.
The implacable, impeccable unicorn. Yeah, let's take the right path. Start going that a ways.
Okay. You guys start trucking down the right path. You are gradually making your way down a mountain when you come to an open spot, which is a little bit of a plateau. You kind of come over this little bit of a crest, and where the path would continue, it goes over a little bit of a rise. Off to your right, you can see probably 100 yards away. You know, it's quite a distance. There is an open mouth to a cave, and then off to your left, you see one lone tree. Like, here's the rock side of the cliff. The lone tree is, like, grown out of the rock like that, and is hanging over the edge. But you can obviously continue going the path as it were, if you'd like, or investigate, whatever.
That looks like a side quest. I mean,
We're good at those.
we are good at
Not
those,
really.
but we're also
Not really, though.
no, but we're also still kind of haunted.
I say
Yeah.
let's get unhaunted.
Yeah, we can come back later. I
It's
do
a tree.
I love doing
I'll-
side quests though.
I'll remember the tree, though. I'm a druid.
We can investigate the tree. I want to see if that's a trap. Because some people set a tree up to fall on people.
Alright, so, Cruven tries to investigate from horseback and can't move anything at all. So, and considering his eyes are still closed, he surmises that it's dark. It's real dark. There's blackness everywhere.
I had a good roll for it then.
I would have
I'm
said the
so
same.
glad I rolled more than him.
I would have said the same if you rolled a 20. Just saying.
I forgot
Jonesy,
about that part, yeah.
as you guys walk closer on the mounts, obviously you get near the edge. Do you want to dismount before you walk too close to the edge, or are you just trucking over on the horses?
I want to see if it's a trap. I'd be able to see that at a distance.
Okay, well, you're about 20 feet away. It looks like a regular tree just growing out of the side of the rocks, from what you can tell.
Not a trap.
Not trap, so far as you can tell.
Does it have any, like, kind of special flowers around it that we might need?
No, it's very much a bare tree in the middle of winter. It's got a couple of limbs, but nothing that's, grown. No leaves, no pine needles, nothing.
Sounds like a mountain tree. Just ignore it.
Pressing on down the mountain path.
Okay. So you guys get back to your path, and you can continue traveling on that plateau. And just as you crest over the hill, from behind you guys hear a kind of sound. That was a terrible bird cawing sound that I just made. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. So you guys hear what sounds like a bird cawing, but it's a little bit deeper and not quite as bird-like. But that's the closest thing I can explain to what it sounds like.
I'm gonna look at Jonesy and say, should I follow it?
Does your skilled druid ear?
He doesn't get it.
I don't get it.
It's a callback.
Oh.
It's a critical fail. It's a bird.
I don't remember. I drank a lot while I TM'd for you guys.
Oh, man, with what's her face, Dana, and the bird.
Oh, fuck. That, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't think bird because it was actually written down as chimera on the sheet.
Oh, okay.
That's why I didn't think bird.
Fair enough.
But I did keep saying that you were chasing birds into the woods, so yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. No, don't follow it. Do your druid ears know what the heck that was? And also, was it a griffin?
You have perfect recall with your history, or do you have to roll it? Because you lived on the mountain.
Well, animal wanderer, so I get I get advantage on geography and maps and places I've been.
Have you ever been on this side of the mountain? Lore-wise? Make it up on the spot, that's fine.
Yeah, I've been
Okay.
traveling for 140 years.
Okay. Then you would recognize the caw as a whelp.
That was a whelp. Definitely. I've been here.
You can't.
Totally.
Let's just keep going. I figure.
Okay.
Gonna follow Jonesy.
Down the mountain path. Let's pick it up a little bit and shimmy with the horses.
I need a real quick, I need a con save from, Cruven. Your fingers are tingly. So, you guys are moving down the path, and you're just trucking, and you guys have noticed that you're now below the clouds as you got past, that little cave and the tree, and you keep going down and down and down. It's very, very gradual, but you're slowly, as you look around, you notice the trees are getting higher and higher and higher, and the weather is getting much, much better. What was used to be covered in snow and ice and slick is now just kind of wet. I guess damp would be the best description for it. And the whites of the environment is now being replaced gradually, starting with reds and browns and oranges with green, as you guys are finding yourselves in a lush, forested area of some kind.
Where the fuck are the flowers? Are there flowers and can I see them?
Roll perception.
No, I got this.
Okay.
I'm gonna use locate plants or animals
Okay.
on the whatever flower we're looking for.
What flower are you looking for?
Fuck.
Death
It was
Death
It was
blossom.
like Death Blossom, yeah. Death something. We're gonna go for Death Blossom.
Okay.
Five miles.
Okay. Northwest from your position, about 3.5 miles.
Let's go northwest. About 3.5 miles.
I'll follow you.
I'm gonna head in that direction.
Okay. Okay, you guys are still following the path. The path just happens to go northwest. Who would have figured? And ahead of you guys, a little bit further away. It's pretty dark here because the forest roof is kind of like really dense leaves and shit and branches, and it's getting pretty dark. Those of you with dark vision can see twice as far than those of you without. If you have dark vision, yeah, you can't see anything but the back of your eyelids. Okay. Yeah. You notice about 150 yards away, you can see a structure of some kind. Can't quite tell what it is, but you know it's a structure.
Jonesy, there's something up ahead.
Is this where the flower is, or do we need to keep going?
You're about
How
halfway
far
there.
have we traveled?
Halfway there. Yeah.
We're about halfway there. So keep going.
I said we keep going.
Okay.
If we can.
You guys keep traveling up, and you guys meet 2 guard towers and a gate. And there are 2... They're two male tieflings. They're about 8.5 feet tall, and their skin is like a grayish, kind of blacky charcoal kind of deal. Their eyes are blood red, and when they speak to you, you can see their tongue flicking in their mouth is like a deep blood red as well. And one of them is speaking to you in a language that you don't understand unless any of you speak Dragonkind or whatever the fuck they speak.
Dwarven.
He's not
If they
speaking
speak
common.
Dwarven.
He's
If
not
they
speaking.
speak Dwarven, I know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's not speaking Dwarven. He's speaking fucking Draconic or whatever the fuck they speak. And he's gesturing behind him and pointing at you.
Common. Dwarven.
The one to
Duval.
the one to the right raises his hand and says, "Common."
You, I gotta start off by saying, are a magnificent specimen. Have you ever been a professional fighter? Because really, I mean, I could see you getting into it.
What is fight?
Oh, it's where, for fun, you take your fists and beat someone until they stop moving. It's fun.
That sounds like mealtime.
Russian tieflings.
I couldn't think of an accent to do on the fly, man. I'm sorry. Just wait till you find out their backstory. Alright, sorry.
We would like to enter your city. Is there any rules about that?
Are you coming for dinner?
Are we on the menu?
Depends. What do you taste like?
Old gristle, boot leather.
Okay, you can pass. Okay, you gonna just stand there and nod at him, or
I'm gonna wait. Can we maybe contribute to dinner?
what do you have?
This, and I gesture to the huge snow cat on my back.
He looks at it and goes, "Ugh, no good."
Not your type.
I'm gonna gesture
No, but he
towards my
is.
jug full of blood shroom.
He's pointing at Kruven, by the way. He didn't hear anything you just said. He saw Kruven slumped over the back of the horse.
He's not for trade. Unless it's sex trade.
Well, maybe before, but afterwards when we eat, hard to find place. Just saying.
I get that.
Beforehand, you have your way, extra seasoning. It's all good.
Fuck. Yeah. Do you guys have a trading post in there?
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna turn around to those guys and say, if you guys have a problem getting in, I'm gonna try and get the flower and come back out. If it turns around and he won't let you in without raping or eating Kruven, we're just hang out.
I mean, rape's not so bad. He's pretty young. He'll get over it.
He's pretty young.
I'm gonna try to wiggle my fingers.
You can wiggle them. You're getting a little bit of feeling back in your fingers.
Okay.
I'm gonna ignore that. Rape's okay.
I'm gonna.
Not so fun playing with chaotic characters, eh, Bob? You might get raped this episode.
That's cool. That, gets me something.
I'm gonna wander into the place and look
Okay.
for that trading post.
I should have mentioned how they were blockading you. They were standing next to each other with both their tails blocking you like an X, like, yeah, kind
That's
of.
cute.
Well, they're not holding weapons. Because
I
they're
know.
fucking
That's why it's
dragon,
so
basically. Yeah, anyway, so they kind of drop their tails and they let you pass. Is anybody else motioning to go past, or...
Nope.
Wait, you're on a horse, you can't say much.
Yeah, I'll follow with Kruven.
Okay.
Thank
So
God.
Just as you pass them, they cross their tails again in front of Kruven's horse.
I'm just gonna keep going.
Okay.
I snap
He's
my
coming
fingers
through,
and say,
or-
"Hey, none of that. None of that. He's not for sex or food. Let him through.
Why no sex or food?
That's my sex and food."
We could fight for sex and food.
Not that special. Special sex and food.
You said you like fight.
I do like fight.
We fight, sex and food.
You two should fight. Look at you. You're perfect for each other. Look,
No, we fight every day.
I haven't seen you fight.
We fought yesterday. And if you're around for dinner, we'll fight today.
Wow. I'll wait for that. I want to see that.
Fine, we'll wait here with our food.
Not your food. That's my food. That's my food and my sex.
They're not relenting. They're just standing there, holding their big dragon-like palms on your horse and on Kruven's back, the small of his back.
Okay. I
I'm gonna
walk back.
act all high and mighty towards them and say, "This better not be touched by the time I return."
I'm gonna walk back over to Kruven. And
Give me an
put my hand
intimidation
in his
roll.
mouth.
1 sec. Give me an intimidation roll. Yeah, they laugh at you. They just open their mouths and guffaw, like hysterical laughter.
I'm gonna walk back over to Kruven and stick my hand in his mouth, and then hold it up to them and say, "See, he's poison. Smell that."
One of them leans in and sniffs at his mouth. And recoils in horror as he takes a bunch of damage. And it's like he sniffs and goes, get it out! And
See? Poison, not food.
and they both look at you and they're like, "Be done with your business quickly! Go, go, go!" And they kind
I
of shoot
lead-
your horses along.
I lead Kruven's horse along, and we're gonna go into the place.
Kruven, I need a con save.
Thank God.
Nice. You regain all the feeling in your toes. Your legs up to your knee, but not including your knee. Your fingers and your arms up to, but not including your elbows.
Okay.
So you can move
where
your
are my
arms like
weapons
this. You can move your arms like this, but you can't move your elbows, right? So it's
That's
like
fine.
meh,
So I'm draped over the horse. Where are my weapons located?
on your belt, I would assume.
Okay, so can I get at least one arm to a weapon?
You'd have to
Doesn't
move your
matter
shoulder
which.
or elbow to do that.
Okay. As they're looking the other way, as they're walking the other distance, can I grab one?
Well, you're
Like my
you're still
dagger?
paralyzed
Grab
from
my small
elbow up.
dagger?
You're still
I mean,
paralyzed from elbow
Swing
up.
his hands.
Yeah, I mean, you could try, but like you gotta realize, like you're. This is the back of the horse's ass. This would be your head. This would be your ass. You're like slumped over like that. So you'd have to reach back to your belt with your arms that have no mobility past the elbow.
Oh, okay.
Like you
gotcha.
can't bend your elbow. The only thing you can do is this. Like
Okay.
you're doing your best T-Rex
So
impersonation.
Soon.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yep.
You're cutting in and out, so that's why I couldn't tell.
Oh, sorry.
It's like when I talk, it cuts out for you or something.
Interesting. Okay.
Trading posts.
Are you saying that out loud or to anybody in particular?
No, I'm heading that direction.
Okay, so you're walking in the direction they pointed towards you. Okay. So as you're walking in that direction, a couple of things. To your right, you see a guy holding a elf skin above his head. He's another tiefling. He's about 9 feet tall, this one. And he's holding it by the neck, and you can see the top of the head and the face kind of slumped over, and he's holding it up and speaking something in a language that you don't understand. But you think that he might be trying to sell you something.
I don't respond. Keep my
Okay.
eyes forward like I don't hear him.
Okay. To the left, you see a bunch of cages. They are filled with, well, not filled, but there's like 4 or 5 cages. In one cage, you have an elf and a drow. In another cave, you have a basilisk and a dog. And then in the third cage is empty, and in the fourth cage, you have 2 white whelps.
What's a whelp?
Baby dragon.
Well, this is a trading village of a sorts. You guys want a drow or a pet elf? Sorry, that's racist. Literally.
I'm fine with it.
I mean, can I speak here? Am I
Uh,
allowed?
yeah,
Oh,
but
we're, like,
it's gonna be a slurred.
conversing?
You can slur.
The drow's blood's good.
We could buy him and butcher him and then boil him.
Ah,
I mean,
blood
is
bank.
it,
Blood
is
bank.
it really going to be worth it?
Blood bank.
Oh, we could just keep draining him and drinking him? That would be so brutal. Just keep him tied
it
up.
really would be.
That's
really.
That's if
Blood-
we all
blood
fall
bank.
off the wagon and we all just start being. That's evil. That's pure evil.
Leave him at home. Free blood bank.
I'm going to avoid that question for now.
We can't go there. I can't go there mentally yet. But if I am beset by tragedies enough in a row, I'll fall off the wagon that hard.
Alright, fine.
I lean over to the
mean-
merchant of the cages area and I common.
He looks at you and says, "Yes, I speak common." In
Excellent. How much
perfect,
do they owe?
fluent common. Which one? The one that was before that was trying to sell you something, or the one by the cages? There's 2 different.
Oh, the one in the cages.
Sorry, no. Which guy are you talking to? The one by the cages, or the guy that was holding the elf?
Oh, the guy by the cages.
Okay, the guy by the cages. Right. Okay, he's the one that's speaking to you in perfect, fluent common.
Yes.
He's 9 feet tall. Again, same color skin, eyes, the whole thing. They all look the same, just different heights. Okay, so he's like, sorry, you want to buy?
Yeah. I want to know how much the elf is. The elf in the cage.
The dark skin one or the light skin one?
The light skinned one, please.
15? 15? 16. 16.
Gold? Just straight up gold.
Gold.
Or what do you trade with here?
Oh, dragon eggs.
Oh. Yeah, no. Is that your sole form of currency?
That and food.
Food. Are you strictly savage as far as your tastes go? Do you eat humanoid?
Excuse me?
exclusively?
Savage?
Humanoid. Humanoids.
No, we eat anything in these cages.
Mm.
Come on, it's meat. If it's meat, you gotta eat.
Not-
That's our saying, you know?
Not snow leopard? You don't eat snow leopard?
We eat so many of those because they come climbing down off the mountain and then they get all stuck in the rainforest and they're all cold or they're all like super warm and it doesn't work for them and then we gotta go over there and we're like, alright, we got another snow leopard. And it's really, really boring. It's kind of like
Gotcha.
it's kind of like eating the same meal every day of the week. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, supper,
Well,
dessert, second dinner,
I
right before bed snack.
Firsties, secondies.
well.
And then a
if I,
drink before bed.
I would like to trade with you in the future. I know your form of currency, and I know where to find you. Thank you very much.
That you
I
do.
turn around to the skins guy, and I say, "Common,
He looks at you and goes,
common, common, common."
now he's just
Dwarven?
getting aggressive. He doesn't understand at all.
Is he waving the elf skin in my face?
Not really. He's still holding it, and he's just like, "The fuck is this guy saying to me?" kind of thing. The tiefling from behind you, the one that you were just talking to, says, "Yeah, he doesn't speak anything except for, our mother tongue here, And even that, you don't want to hear him speak it. It's fucking terrible."
Gotcha. What I'm trying to get across to him is, can he skin my leopards and keep the meat as payment, and then we could just have skins? Would you be down for that?
Hold on. He walks over and stands next to the guy, and you hear them talking back and forth in a very draconic language. You don't understand it. You can't make a word out of it. They're talking back and forth for a good 30, 45 seconds, and then the conversation turns completely one-sided as the guy that was speaking to you in perfect common just starts, keep talking and talking. His voice isn't raised or anything, but you just know that he's just rambling on and 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 on. And on. He's just gonna keep talking until you interrupt him.
I put my hand on his arm and I say, "So how's this going?"
He looks at you and goes, "Oh, his daughter got sick the other day. Terrible curse.
I would love to hear about it later. How about that pelts?
Oh,
idea?
yeah, he'll do it for 2 eggs.
Do you have an eggs to gold ratio?
We have no use for gold. We do not trade much with outsiders. You're the first ones that we've seen in a long time, actually. Usually we just eat them, but you're lucky because we just caught 2, so we're kind of good for a little while.
If we come back here, is there a way that we can have like a passport to come and trade with you again, that as known people to you that we're upstanding? I mean, you can tell we're upstanding, right?
So far. He's looking at you, and he's kind of, through his eyes, a little bit sheepish. He's walking back to his little desk that he has next to the cages, and he pulls out 3 long pieces of black string with a tiny little claw on it, and he gives one of each of you.
That's perfect. Black string.
You would know it as a whelp claw.
I really, really appreciate this. Thank you very much, sir.
Hey, no problem. And if you find any elves, or dwarves, or gnomes, or unicorns, or minotaurs, and he just starts listing different species that he eats.
History. That court wizard guy.
Yep.
What species was he?
So far as you know, human.
Okay. I keep that in the back of my head and smile at him.
I like where you're going with that.
I have some people in mind. I might send your way. In cages.
Okay.
Make you very happy one day, I promise. Do you have a spice trader or a magical materials trader?
Yeah, just go past my kiosk. Take your first left. He'll be on the corner.
Gotcha. Yeah.
As long as you get there before dark. It's almost dinner time.
Left and head to the person. Yeah.
Okay. As you guys are walking away from the cages, and you guys are walking towards where the place would be.
As I walk away from the cages, I'd like to look on the necks of the people in the cages to see if they're also wearing the necklaces that I was just given.
They are not.
Okay. Thought that might be a setup.
Might have been. Okay, so as you guys are walking away, the path kind of opens up. You can see a little bit further that this is basically the middle of town, and where he told you to go is past through the middle of town and then take your first left, and he'll be right there on the corner. And you can see further down the way that there is a tiefling, about 7 feet tall, a little bit shorter than the rest, and you can see from quite a distance that he does have a rack with a bunch of spices and herbs and flower petals and stuff. And just as you make it through the middle of town, sorry, I need con saves. From all 3.
I clicked it. It's just taking for a while.
7, 5, and 24, huh? Okay, so Jonesy, you're fine. The other 2, I need 1d4s.
Damn.
No kidding. So a 1 and a 2. Okay, whatever. What's your max health, Mr. Ginkgo?
40.
So 2d10 for your damage. Bob, this is going to be very hard for you to kind of role play, but you just stopped what you're doing. You saw 12, or you see the vision that you saw before with the 12 different dead kings surrounding you, and they're all yelling at you. We see you, we're coming, in unison, and they're screaming at you. The only difference is in the vision you're completely paralyzed, whereas before you were able to like look around and kind of whatever. This time you're like, ah, ah, you know, and they're just fucking like walking closer towards you, and they're screaming at you that they see you. And the thing of note that's different from this vision from the previous ones, one of the undead kings, as he's standing right in front of you, he's about an inch away from your face. He leans his mouth right next to your ear and whispers, "We're close." And then you wake up with no recollection of what you were going to do. Also, I need another con save from you.
Oh my god. Woo!
You are completely unparalyzed.
Woo!
You feel perfectly fine, aside from the fact that you have no idea what you were going to do, and you completely recall the vision you just had.
So I know the vision?
This time you completely
Okay.
recall it. And you recall every time you've had the vision before, and the difference from this one.
Okay.
The only thing that you don't know is what you were doing currently. You're slumped across the back of a horse.
Before we end there, if we are, I'm just gonna, like, you know, share with my party mates what I just saw, and that he, you know, whoever it was, there was someone that said that they were close.
For the purposes of this vision, I'm going to need you to say anything that you would need to say, not just relay that information. So I hope you were listening.
One of the kings, one of the kings whispered to me that they were close to us.
We gotta hurry this up.
I should keep in mind, guys, that the other two of you, even if you have had the vision, you don't remember them. So everything he just said to you is the only thing he said to you. Alright,
Okay.
sorry, go ahead.
The thingy happened. Spice merchant?
Okay. Yeah, he's straight ahead and just off to the left.
Common?
Well, you guys aren't there yet. As you guys walk up to him, he looks at you and he... What normally... Fuck. I should stop drinking when I do these. So he's looking at you and he's kind of like, huh, quizzically. But then as you guys get closer, you kind of see his face kind of creep back into a smile. And we're going to stop there for the night.
Wait. I was gonna ask you, are these two guys, are you guys willing to keep going?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Okay. Well, we can extend a little bit.
Can we take a break to bathroom and then come back?
Sure.
Yeah.
Because I
And then
really
just
got to
keep this
piss.
going? Yeah, me
Alright.
too. But Jay, so long as you're prepared, I mean, I've got some time.
I got a little bit to go, yeah. We didn't get as far as I thought we would, so.
I'm game for
prepared.
that.
Cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
This is
Cool.
all I was doing tonight, so.
Alright, we're going to take a 5-er, everybody on stream. Be right back.